Yo, yo, yo. Oh, hey, no. What? Here we go. Get this going. Bang, boom, bang. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mike Dolce Show. Dolce Show. Jesus, man. I can't even say my own name. I'm so beside myself. I'm so pissed off right now. I'm so mad. Why am I so mad? Because I spilled my coffee. I spilled my coffee, my espresso, my black gold, my double espresso. Why, God? Why have you forsaken me? I spilled my espresso on my keyboard. But that's okay because I'm keeping it positive. Actually, I spilled a little bit of it, but every little drop counts. My goodness, I love to sip my espresso as I hang out and talk with you, chat with you. And speaking of chatting, we do have a topic lined up, and then I will answer as many questions as possible. We're on short time today. Why are we on short time today? Because this is the DDC weekend, the Dolce Diet Certification and Nutrition Conference in the beautiful beach town of Belmar, New Jersey, ranked perennially in the top 3 counties in the United States to live. That's right. I'm living my best life over here, and I want you guys to come and join me. Our next DDC and Nutrition Conference will be June 28th, 29th, and 30th. Put it on your calendar now. It will sell out. It will sell out quick. This one sold out 5 weeks before this event. How about that? So keep that up to date and stay on task. Now, I will be talking about something new, something exciting. Let me check it out right now and see. Yes, it is constantly growing. It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. What is it? What am I talking about? The Dolce Diet Recipe Group is now live on Facebook. Yesterday, we launched the Dolce Diet Recipe Group for us to interact and engage millions of brilliant people like us so we can get in there, hang out, have fun, swap recipes, brag about what we're creating in our own kitchens, show new twists on old favorites, reverse engineer cultural recipes from our grandma's era, and share just what we're doing with each other. Now, the community is awesome. Currently, we have, let's see how many we have. We launched it yesterday, and we have 763 active members in the community right now. If you want to go, I'll actually put a link below this video. Let me see if I can put the link in now. Let me see if the magic of Facebook allows me to do this. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys can coach me through. Let me see if I can say something here. Paste, bam. Bam, boom, bang. There's the link. The link to the Facebook group, the Dolce Diet Facebook group or recipe group. Come on in, check it out. Recipes. How many recipes do we have already? We have 5, 9, 13, 16, 18. There's 18 recipes already in there. What do we have? We have, Bobby Doyle. Bobby Doyle started the Dolce Diet 6 weeks ago. I'm currently 195.4 down from 209. Bam! Bobby Doyle, look like you're down about 15 pounds already. Crushing it, my friend. Oh, man, I love this group. Already. So I'm going to answer whatever questions you have, of course, but I wanted to promote or tell you about the Facebook recipe group, the Dolce Diet Recipe Group. You can go to our Facebook page. You can see the link on there. You can search the Dolce Diet Recipe Group. You'll see it there. You can click the link right here in the comments. I'll leave the link under this video. Actually, I can't. I'll leave it in the comment section of this video once this video is posted on the replay, because evidently Google and Facebook are not friends with each other. So apparently, if you post links from YouTube, I'm just learning this now. If you post links from YouTube to Facebook or Instagram, YouTube will bury your channel. How about that? That's probably why we haven't been getting quite the traction that we should be getting based upon our content and based upon our audience. We have what, 33, 35,000 some odd subscribers here on YouTube, which is a pretty decent sized YouTube channel now. And I see channels that have, maybe 14, 15,000 views getting recommended by YouTube for less quality videos on similar topics than we have. I think that's why one of my friends who is an OG YouTuber told me, he's like, man, you got to pull those Facebook and IG links off of there. You really got to play the game. And we're happy to, because it's YouTube's platform, it's Google's platform. And I'm just happy to be here and participate. So we got to make sure that we are up to date on what needs to be done. So the Dolce Diet Recipe Group, guys and gals, on Facebook, there is no purchase necessary, no obligation. Just go in, request to be approved, because we have to make sure you're not a bot. Our moderator team is excellent. Everybody is allowed in as long as you're a human. We do have rules and codes of conduct. There's no bullying. There's no threatening. There's no naughty interaction, or you immediately be bounced out of there. We have our moderators, myself being the head. I'm in there constantly. I'm in there right now, actually, literally right now, looking what Kayla Himes Daily posted. I'm obsessed with these since the first time I made them. They're called superhero muffins. And these things look fucking bomb. These look absolutely amazing. Rich Upson post for the first time, found this recipe just in time for the camping trip. He calls this the Elvis bar. And listen to this, guys and gals. 6 strips of bacon, 2 very ripe bananas, half a cup of peanut butter, 1/4 cup maple syrup, half a teaspoon of salt, 2 cups rolled oats, 1/4 cup peanuts, roughly chopped, 1/4 cup of dates. So he cooks the bacon first, and then he puts the mixture on top of the bacon and bakes that again. Very, very interesting. And he's an outdoorsman and a hiker. That makes sense, actually. Now, I wouldn't use pork bacon, not traditional pork bacon. I would use a nitrate-free organic turkey bacon, or I would use bacon that comes maybe from wild-caught hog, and I'm fortunate to get my hands on some of that every so often. But that's what we do, and then we go in there, we have conversations. That looks good. Have you tried this? Or I'm going to try this, and what do you think if I do it like that? Yada, yada, yada. So that's the way we do it here in the Dolce Diet Recipe Group. Good to see everybody. And you can find the link in the chat section, where I did put a link in there, and I will go through and approve you. Actually, I'll approve you guys while we're talking. 6 more people, since that's actually 11 people since the start of this broadcast. Probably you guys. I appreciate you guys. And you are officially approved. Welcome to the group. Let's see if we break. We're at 771 members already. We're going to break 1,000 members today. 1,000 members in just over a day of the Dolce Diet Recipe Group. That is super awesome. Now, let me answer some of your questions here. Dave B, love the recipe group. Any word on the blueprint? The blueprint will be out by June 1st. It might be on June 1st or just before June 1st, but that is the cap. So for those of you who have decided to participate in our blueprint, our championship blueprint, if you haven't, just send an email to blueprint@thedolcediet.com to be put into that email list. There is no purchase necessary. There is no obligation. This will be completely free to those of you who are in the first group of individuals who will participate in our championship blueprint. And this is basically a 21-day program where I teach you best practices from the world's greatest athletes, Hollywood celebrities, leaders of industry, heads of state, some of the most successful human beings I've had the honor of working with, of living with, of communicating with, of sitting side by side, watching the way they live, they compete, they succeed in life. And I've aggregated much of what makes them so special, and I've put this together into a championship blueprint for you. So I found, what do these individuals do? What are the most common things that each of them do? Though some of them have never met each other. Some of them have never even heard of each other. They don't even pay attention to sports. They don't even pay attention to the tech sector. They don't even pay attention to Hollywood movies. They don't even pay attention to politics. That's where these people come from. And some of them, they're so busy, their heads are down in their own world of high-level operations, that they do certain things. And what I saw was, the most successful people do a handful of things consistently, and they all do these things. And that's what I share with you guys in the championship blueprint. So again, if you want to be a part of it, Just blueprint@thedolcediet.com. Send a quick email. You'll go onto that specific email list, and then you're locked in. You haven't seen me promote it really anywhere else. I think I've mentioned it once or twice here on the YouTube channel, once or twice, I think, during a face or a IG Q&A, and that's it. So you see no logos or anything else out of there, because we want it to be a special group of only those people who hang out with us. My dad doesn't believe in me. What's up, Mike? What's up? What's up, my dad? Good to see you. David Murphy, what's up, Uncle Mike? When will your next certification program be? June 28th, 29th, and 30th in New Jersey, in Belmar, New Jersey. Put it on your calendar now. Get your money put to the side. I'll let you know. As soon as this weekend's over, we'll promote it on Monday. The MMA dude, what's up? Hey, Mike, dude, I had the worst stomach flu and it destroyed me. Pretty sure I was on death's door. How do you recover and get back into zone? ASAP. I try to keep the short term. Do I get to keep the short-term weight loss? You actually can, because when we get sick, there is a detoxification effect that goes on through that process. What you want to do, or I should say, not what you want to do, I'll tell you what I do, right? This is not medical advice. I'm not a medical doctor, and I'm not telling you specifically what to do, not knowing what your medical history is. You understand? So me personally, I'm going to start with lots of fluids. I'm going to ease my way back into a normalized eating program. I'm going to take my time and not be in a rush. Slowly but steady. I'm going to start with lots of fluids, lots of hydration, soups and broths, stews, and slowly get into more complex foods. I'm in no rush, whether it takes me 3 days or a week. I'm not jumping into junk. I'm never eating junk, specifically coming out of an illness. Take your time to normalize your eating program. That's the best way to do it. And ease into exercise or physical activity. If you must, take your time. Do not be in a rush. That's the most important thing, MMA dude. Barry Jones, hey, Mike, been pushing myself more and more thanks to your no BS approach. My nutrition is good and my training gets better each week, making gains already. Barry, that's awesome, my friend. That's what we're talking about here, is just health, fitness, longevity, succeeding, pushing boundaries, optimizing our full potential. Whatever I can do for you guys, I am here to do it. Taylor, Uncle Mike, you the man. Taylor, you the man. Thank you. Mike Sullivan, uninsured blood test, my brother. I will let you guys know Monday. We're closing out business today, and I'll let you know on Monday. I have the DDC this weekend, so I can't put all the time into it that I need to right now. Monday, we will make it clear for you guys how to actually start testing your blood at home blood test at a fraction of the cost of what the doctors would charge you. So the convenience level is insane, and we're excited to move forward with this for you guys. French Fry Montana, let's get those likes up. Thank you, French Fry. Everyone, give this video a thumbs up, please. If you appreciate the content, I thank you so much. Just give me a thumbs up so I know you're there. I know you care. And hopefully YouTube understands that we should be raising the profile of this. Feel free to share our videos on your own social media networks. That would be super cool. Did I miss the blueprint, Chad? No, you did not. It's coming soon. Tony, what's up, my brother? That Elvis bar sounds pretty damn good. I know, right? The pork bacon sounds awesome, but I would pull away from that. The maple syrup will give it all the flavor that you need. Jeff E just joined. Right on, Jeff. Let me see who else has joined. Do we have anyone else inside Oh, 8 more people. Bam. What's up, everybody? We'll blow away 800 people by the time we're done this live stream. Cardio before weights or the other way around? No, weights before cardio. Really missed this live Q&A. Thanks for doing it again. My man, I was on vacation last week. I was in Disney World with my family, the happiest place on earth. But I did do a live stream on Tuesday, and I did one today just to make sure I'm giving back to you guys. What else? Boom. Mehmed says, Coach, Tyron Woodley is off the UFC on ESPN 4 card versus Lawler. Any thoughts? God knows, man. Woodley gets hurt a lot. That's what I could say. Woodley seems like he gets hurt a lot, man. He I was going to come out with a pull-out joke, but I don't know. That's a little crass. I don't have a good one. I'm buddies with T. Wood, so I like him. But I should say, for someone nicknamed T. Wood, he sure does pull out a lot. Boom. How about that one? That was a good one. 3 weeks without any book. Next book of the week, Coach. I had one. Did I tell you about lactate pulse rate training? That's a hard one to find. If you can find that, get your hands on that, Mehmed. That would be one to definitely look towards. Lactate pulse rate training. It's an old one. I think it came out in the 70s. I love it. Liam, I love you, Uncle Mike. I want to know if you're making your certification international. Well, you can certainly come on out here to the United States, to New Jersey, to Belmar, New Jersey. I would love for you to come on out here and hang out in one of the most beautiful pieces of land on the entire planet. That is Belmar, New Jersey. We are a beachfront community that relies heavily on our charter fishing market and our beachfront, our, beach badges and surf tournaments and volleyball. The AVP comes here. The pro surf, tournaments come here. We have the fish festival here right outside my windows right now. Maybe I'll do a little IG live for you guys of the fish festival. That's happening here all weekend. And that's what we do. So come on out. Come on to Jersey. Leave your woes of life away. Come on out here and hang out with Uncle Mike for 3 days, June 28th, 29th, and 30th. You will love it. Spencer, food group, baby. Hell yeah. Welcome to the Dolce Diet Food Group on Facebook. If you're new to this stream right now, you can check the channel or check the chat and see that I'm talking about. I actually put a link in there for you. Angel, hope all's well, Coach Mike. It's Crypto from IG. I haven't used Facebook in years, but I'm about to just get on that recipe group. Hit that like button. Bang. Crypto, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate that. The likes have gone up. Thank you for the thumbs up. I do really appreciate that, guys and gals. Every thumbs up, though it's easy for you to just click that thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. It lets me know that you are there, that you appreciate the content that I try and give you guys for free every single day, specifically on these lives. And that's why we started the Dolce Diet recipe group on Facebook, so we can just keep giving you more and more free content. That's what it's about. And just, we have 700, almost 800 members in the Facebook group right now sharing recipes. How amazing is that? We're going to keep building that, so you have a free resource to just try new recipes, new healthy Dolce approved recipes. Mehmed says, oop, it just swung by. Is it good to add dates to the breakfast bowl? Sure, I love dates. Sisal, if you exercise for 30 minutes and maintain the same heart rate that you would walking for 30 minutes, would it result in similar fat loss? It could, but that's going to be very difficult. And usually you're using glucose if you're exercising. Now, I need to know what type of exercise you're doing that you can keep such a low heart rate. That's going to be rare. French fry, YouTube got to switch up the algorithm. I know that algorithm's so tough. Saeed, chicken breast any good? Yeah, we have it all the time. MMA dude, thanks, Mike. Today is my second day on the solid food and no more weird symptoms. Right on. My question is about squats. Should I ever use a belt, or should I be adding weight slow enough? I don't wear a belt. I don't wear a lifting belt. I used to for years, especially when I was powerlifting, using super maximal weights. I don't use that anymore. I don't like it. I don't need to train. I don't need to squat 600, 700, 800 pounds anymore. I'm happy to squat in the 3s and 4s. And every so often I'll go up and I'll touch a 5 something once, maybe twice a year, depending on how I'm feeling. Deadlift, I'll pull a little heavier. Usually I pull in the 5s on the average workout. And every so often I'll go up into the 6s on my deads once or twice a year. And I don't wear belts when I do that, but I have 30 years of training experience behind me to do that. So I would say train safely, number one, but I would train much lighter with perfect form without any gear. That would be my suggestion. And that's what we do here in our facility. Luciana, what is the best food to eat if you have a 1-hour break in between 2 competitive tennis matches? I would eat something rather light, something a little more carbohydrate dense, not knowing you specifically. I would eat something in line with what I've been eating for the last 3 days, 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, something that your body is ready to digest. I would train myself during my peaking program, my training camp, to eat very similar foods. Maybe it's some rice and some black beans. Maybe that's something that works well for you. Maybe it's a piece or 2 of sprouted grain toast. Maybe it's a sweet potato with a little drizzled honey. Maybe it's an apple and almond butter. All of those are good options if you only have 1 hour in between your matches. Also, is protein good after workouts or carbs? Well, both. I actually lean more towards protein. I'm trying to replenish the amino acids first and foremost, but I'll start drinking a grass-fed whey protein isolate about 15 minutes before my workout ends to get those aminos into my bloodstream by the time the workout is over. I usually have a carbohydrate meal somewhere between 30 and 90 minutes post-workout. I don't get too crazy about that anabolic window as a lot of the people talk about, but somewhere within 30 minutes post-workout, I have a well-balanced meal that's a little carb heavy, and I keep the fats rather low in that meal. Lacey, what's up, Lacey? Hey, coach, eating a lunch scramble with black coffee right now. Bang, Lacey, you make me so proud. That sounds delicious, by the way. I had my scramble about 20 minutes ago, and I spilled my coffee. I spilled my espresso. I spilled my espresso. So drink one for me, Lacey. Mara, on the last few days of 3 weeks of shredded with awesome results. Thank you. We order Living Lean too. Should we stay in a similar caloric deficit or can we eat more now, still maintaining workouts and whole foods? So, Mara, what I would strongly suggest is you're finishing 3 weeks of shredded. I hope you took before and after photos. Please take before and after photos and send them to me so I can see your progress. And I'd love to share them with the community with your approval. I never share anything without people's approval, of course. And I don't even share a lot of people's bodies. It's just never what we've done as a company. But it's inspirational also, if nothing else, so you have it. But anyway, so what I would do, what I strongly suggest you do is you have the Living Lean Cookbook Volume 2. You follow the same format as 3 weeks to shredded. You eat meals at the same exact time and have them at similar sizes, but pick new meals from the Living Lean Cookbook. I'd say pick 3 lunches, pick 2 breakfasts, 3 lunches, 3 dinners, and start to have, breakfast A, breakfast B, lunch A, B, C, dinner A, B, C, and start to rotate those through your life, but in a similar portion size to what you were following on 3 weeks to shredded. Slowly, every 3 days or so, then just bump, like a 10% bump in food size, in meal size. Nothing big. This is going to reverse diet you out of 3 weeks to shredded to make sure that you're adding lean, curvy, strong, healthy muscle tissue, and you're not putting on any non-functional body weight. A lot of times people will finish a diet program, they'll lose their 20 pounds, they'll hit their goal, and they'll go out and they'll celebrate. And they'll say, oh, it's just one meal, it's just one beer, it's just one pizza, just one slice of cake. And then 2 weeks later, it's been a 14-day fucking glutton session where they just gorge themselves and they look the same as when they started or even worse. Excuse me. Please don't do that. Get the Living Lean Cookbook. That's awesome. And just slowly follow the same template. Use a little bit of discretion and discipline here. Make this a lifestyle. That's why if you go to the DolceDiet.com, we have the 4-week and the 12-week program. The 12-week program is designed to do exactly that. You follow the 4 weeks or 3 weeks of shredded, and then we reverse diet you onto the 8 weeks of Living Lean. And that's why we call it Living Lean. So you can continue living a lean lifestyle following a diet of wide variety. We have over 200 recipes that float through the Living Lean protocols in there, and we teach you how to do that. Great job, Mar. Lacey, also alternatives to asparagus. Well, there's Brussels sprouts, there's broccoli, there's Brussels sprouts, broccoli, there's sweet peas or snap peas, mushrooms, peppers and onions. What we're looking for, Lacey, more than anything else, is a wide variety of nutrients. I don't get down into the weeds as far as worry too much. As long as you're eating from that group of diverse plant-based options, we're good to go. If you don't like asparagus, you can't get your hands on asparagus, no problem. Eat broccoli, eat spinach, eat kale, eat chard, eat Brussels sprouts, eat corn, eat carrots, eat snap peas. But eat zucchini, eat cucumbers, eat whatever you get your hands on, whatever's local, whatever's organic, whatever's fresh, eat that. But every time I go to the supermarket, I'm getting something different most of the time. I want to I'll get like maybe 20 different items from the produce section. The next time I go, I want to get at least 10 different. Maybe 10 of the same and then 10 different. And the next time I go, I want to completely be on something totally different by then. So it's just variety, constant variety for micronutrient density. Surf Ninja, how is the weather in your neck of the desert? Actually, I am no longer in the desert. We moved to the East Coast. Part-time, I should say. We bought a beach house out here in Belmar, New Jersey. We do still have our business interest in Las Vegas and Nevada. So we do split our time in many ways, but we're living the beach life right now, which is fucking amazing. It's amazing. And it's gorgeous. Blue sunny skies. I'm walking around in flip-flops, and I would be wearing a tank top right now, but I got some business I got to deal with throughout the day. So I have the Lululemon V-neck on and the $8 Carhartt hat as my style. Tends to dictate. Billy K, how bad is lots of salt in my popcorn? Thumbs up. Every time. Good. I appreciate the thumbs up, guys and gals. That means a lot. Lets me know you're there. Lets me know you care. And that really, each and every thumbs up matters to me. And it does mean a lot to me. So, though it's just a simple, easy click for you, when I see those numbers go up, when I go back and look at the videos later and I see the number of likes that we have, that lets me know that there's 40 of you, there's 100 of you, there's 500 of you that actually care. Though the videos will get thousands of views, the people who actually hit the thumbs up and gets the likes, in many ways, you're the ones I'm talking about, because we're engaging. I wish we could all be sitting here together and engaging and drinking coffee together and just shooting the shit. When I have these conversations with you, that's the way I see it. So when you ask your questions, when you give a thumbs up, that now we're engaging. It's a two-way street. And I understand some people, they just come here and they just watch and they lurk and they kind of take a look and they go on about their life. That's cool. We're here for them too. But those of you who do, you hit the like button, you share the videos, you comment, you engage with me. Well, now it's we're in a relationship, right? Things are getting serious. But we're in a relationship. We're engaging the best way that we can. That's how I get to know you and kind of, feel the relationship, understand you a little bit more. And I appreciate that. It means a lot. So when you talk needing 7 to 9 hours of sleep, does that mean straight? That means straight through. One straight, it has to be straight through. Now get a 20 to 40-minute nap in the middle of the day. That also helps, but straight through. Favorite food? Fruit. I'm a big fan of fruit. I love fruit. Fruit makes me happy, and especially like berries. No, that's not true, because I love plums and peaches and nectarines and pineapple and blueberries and strawberries and blackberries and raspberries, bananas and apples and pears and oranges, kiwi, mango, pomegranate, acai. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it all. I love it all. Lots more questions. Let me see if I can answer all of them. I got to jump out of here. We're at 26 minutes, guys and gals. I got to jump out at 30 minutes because this is a crazy DDC weekend. We have coaches from all over the country who are here that we're hosting at our facility. The Dolce Diet Certification and Nutrition Conference is upon us. And I got to go sneak in a workout here before shit gets crazy, because my gains don't stop. My goals don't stop. Crazy busy 4 a.m. morning. 4 a.m. I'm up today just crushing goals today. 4 a.m. my day started, and it won't stop until about like 10:30. I'm going to be pushing a hard stop at 10 o'clock so I can be asleep by 10:30, but my night will go until 10 o'clock easily. And I got to be in bed by 10:30 because I got to be up by 7:30 to be back here. 7:30. I got to be out the door by 7:30, which means I got to be here even a little, up a little earlier. So I'll sit down later on, put out my schedule, and get ready to roll. That's real. That's the real life right there. Busy. And tonight we're 5:30 to 8:30. Tomorrow 10 or 8 to 4, and then Sunday 8 to 1 for the DDCs. Favorite food? Answered that. Peter also are going to bring back the Dolce weight. Oh, the Dolce Whey. Yes, the Dolce Whey Pro whey protein isolate will be out soon. You'll hear more about that soon. We're working on the legal side of that right now. The formula is fucking amazing. It's incredible, but there's legals. You got to go through the legal, and ours will be ours will compete at the very top of the niche. Brian, thanks for all the free content, coach. I noticed you drink espresso. Was wondering if espresso offers more different benefits than black coffee. I like espresso because I like it dark and dirty. I love it. Ooh, dark and dirty and just bitter. That gets me excited right there. Real coffee just tastes too watered down for me at this point. I've developed an affinity for dark espresso, rich espresso. I mean, I almost want to chew on espresso. People drink it and they're like, man, add some sugar to that. That's not espresso. If you're adding sugar to espresso, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. I don't care what all the Goombas do. I grew up at those tables with the red and white, checkered tablecloths. I know how that goes. I used to work in a few legitimate Italian restaurants and pizza shops and cafes and dare I say fronts. And I get it. The real deal Italians and Sicilians, and they drink it straight up, straight black and fucking dark, like an ounce. Ooh, I love it. It took me a while to develop that affinity. And there's just way more caffeine. So much more caffeine in that little shot, that 2-ounce shot, as compared to a 6 or 8 ounce cup of coffee. I don't like that water volume. I don't like coffee sloshing around in my stomach at all. I'm there for the caffeine, and I can savor I take the time of drinking takes me about 5 minutes to drink an espresso because I savor it, I sip it, I enjoy it. It's a very reflective, meditative, religious experience, if you will, when I have an espresso. If I sit down with you, we have an espresso, something's going on, something bigger than just chit-chatting's going on. We're not just grabbing a cup of coffee. Yeah, that's all very Hollywood valet. If we're sitting down, we're drinking an espresso, there's more meaning to that. To me, this is just me. This is just me in my world. So if you ever see me, ever want to take me out to an espresso, we will be bonded because I will remember. I probably remember everyone I've actually sat and had an espresso with, especially strangers. Short, intense, monumental moments. And that's just the way I'm wired. I mean, that's just me. Billy, best food exercise for getting rid of excess belly fat: list low intensity, steady state cardiovascular activity and a normalized diet of whole foods. Consistent, but in moderation. Eat until we're satisfied, not until we're full. Billy, go to the DolceDiet.com right now, my friend. If you want to lose weight, you want to get in amazing shape, you want to improve your energy, you want to feel fucking awesome, if you want to have tons and tons and tons of consensual sex because now you are confident and you become appealing to sexual partners that you desire, well, notice I say consensual because that's very important. Go to the DolceDiet.com. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that you will have consensual sexual intercourse. What I am saying is that you will be much better capable because you'll feel fucking great. You'll be confident. You'll walk in a room and be like, that's right, motherfuckers. I'm living my best life now. I got my shit together. I set goals for myself and I achieved those fucking goals. And I want to take my clothes off. Who wants to see that? Consensual, of course. I know you're not a fan of keto. Why? Does it harm your body? Well, because it's a waste of time. It doesn't make sense for most people. And most of the people slinging the ketogenic diet out there are selling you a false bill of goods. They're not selling you medical ketosis. They're selling you a low carb fucking diet and they're calling it keto. And that's what pisses me off. It's like calling rugby football. That's the fucking difference. That's the problem. It's like calling cricket baseball. They're selling you the wrong fucking tickets and you don't even know what it is that you're doing. And that's what pisses me off. I'm not mad at the end consumer. I'm mad at the fucking fitness frauds that are selling you the bullshit. Medical ketosis, I get it, understand it completely. I've gone through it. I've put myself through ketosis multiple times, and I've watched the ketogenic diet come through the pop culture sphere maybe 4 to 6 times over the last 20 or so years. Dan Duchesne's Body Opus, Mauro Di Pasquale's metabolic diet, and also the anabolic diet. There's the Atkins diet, of course. There's the Banting diet, I believe it was, from much earlier than that. What else is the other one? There was one other iteration of the ketogenic diet, and now there's keto, of course, right? Come on, it's all fucking this cyclical same thing. If it works so well, people would be following it still to this day, right? And everybody would be walking around looking as fucking healthy and lean and sexy as me, but they don't. Mikhail says, Mike, I saw Helwani's interview and it was awesome. You destroyed Zero Integrity George and spitted some truth. Stay strong, Dolce. Well, I appreciate that, Mikhail, and that's damn fucking straight. I did. I told the fucking truth, facts in class on that fucking dude. Zero Integrity George. He hasn't refuted a single thing that I've said. Why is that? Why is it? Why hasn't he refuted one thing I've said? The only thing he said is, well, I would fight Dolce for free. Dolce wants $500,000. I would fight him for free. Of course you fucking would fight me for free because that's what you're worth, motherfucker. Zero. I am worth a fucking shitload more. $500,000 for me to fucking fight is a deal, motherfucker. I do not need that fucking money. And I'll have to think twice. $500,000, maybe. Bare knuckle fighting championship. Sure, that looks like fucking fun. Just because it looks like fucking fun, that might motivate me enough. And like I said, I will give half of my fucking purse, $250,000, to the charity to battle childhood obesity and eating disorders. Who the fuck else is going to donate half of or $250,000 to a child's charity? I will, motherfucker, because I know my worth. He knows his worth, obviously, because he'll fight for fucking free. Of course he'll fight for fucking free. That's what, but I haven't heard him refute any of the other points. All the athletes missing weight, all the athletes saying they almost died, all the athletes being hospitalized, all the athletes being pulling from cards, him going out and promoting his piece of shit DVD program, saying that in his bio that he has never had an athlete miss weight, when we know for a fact dozens of athletes have missed weight while using him. Zero integrity, using that fucking scumbag convicted fucking Ian Kidd to do his dirty work to slander, defame me and other athletes who fired him. That's damn fucking straight, damn fucking right. I haven't heard him refute any of those points. Why is that? We know why that is. Because it's all on fucking public record. Everyone listening right now, you can just do a quick Google search and you can fucking see it's all right there. It's all right there. That's the beautiful thing. And of course, I have all the links saved and all the screenshots saved in case it ever does disappear off the internet. It won't disappear forever because we fucking got it, and we have a great tech team, and many of you guys all fucking understand that you can't scrub anything from the internet. It's fucking there. Couple extra clicks and boop, there it is again. What are your thoughts on the concepts of the Gracie diet? The basics seems to be very whole food, which I figure you agree with. But what about the food combination concepts? Man, you hit it on the head. You know what we're doing, Sisal. That's exactly. I like the whole food aspect of the Gracie diet. I do not agree with the exclusionary food combinations. I don't agree with that. That doesn't make a lot of sense from an overall health and performance perspective. That being said, I do hold the Gracie diet in high regard because of their insistence on whole foods. That already puts them at the top of the heap compared to all the other crappy processed food fucking macro counting programs out there. So that's the truth. And that's what I've said for years. And I'm friends with many of the Gracies, and I know that there's different versions of the Gracie family and different, it's like I don't want to call it a company, but in many ways I mean, they're massive. The Gracie brand is just incredible. It's one of the most powerful brands in all of combat sports, all of mixed martial arts, all of combat sports. It's very, 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 very powerful. But there's also, I mean, very like a religion, I guess you could say. There's different ideologies inside a religion. The same thing inside the family, as I understand it. I'm not a spokesperson of the family, but I'm very good friends with many of the Gracie family who are from, different lineages to a degree, or different branches of the same tree. That's the way to say it. Could you do a show on overall marketing, trying to learn some additional strategies to sell my book? Brian Lupo, abso-freaking-lutely, I will. And that's what we go over here in the Dolce Diet Certification and Nutrition Conference. We go over branding, we go over marketing, we go over building your business, we go over building a cash flow positive business. I teach you how I was able to build my business with cash only, never having a loan, never having a lease, never having a mortgage, never having debt, never having credit cards, nothing. We have never owed one person one single penny. We've built in our entire business with cash, and we've never marketed. We've never used SEO. We've never used Google AdWords. We've never done any of the other hocus pocus bullshit everyone else is doing. We've grown our business through honesty and transparency and results. And I build you the 5 R's of success. I have quite a few modules that I teach here during the certification and nutrition conference weekend. It's not just nutrition and dietetics. We teach you how to run a business that crosses over to all businesses. You don't just have to work in the health and fitness sector. We teach you how to run a cash flow positive business in all sectors. And this really does cross over. And I do a lot of personal coaching, counseling, mentorship for other individuals that run businesses. We have someone who runs a car dealership, a yoga studio, a coffee shop, a CPA, a certified public accounting, multiple gym owners, licensed massage therapists. I think I might have said chiropractic. We have right now probably about 10 or so private clients that I work with in building helping to build their business, reorganize their business. And it's fucking awesome. And it's easy. It's easy once you pull your head out of what pop culture does and you start to think about what really works. But I could talk about that on and on. I might start a new channel for that, actually. Kieran says, training for me is 7 to 9 p.m. Should I refeed after that practice or just go on? I have 8. Yeah, eat right afterwards. Of course. If you train, you have to put the food back in. I don't care what time you train. And I used to train late at night too. I get it. You got to put the food back in. What's up, Coach Dolce? What's a good no-carb breakfast? Well, I'm not really a fan most of the time of no-carb breakfast, but I would say like a veggie omelet. I mean, if you want to go super low carb, like a vibrant veggie omelet, let's make sure you're getting your micro and phytos in there. Answer that. Is canned wild tuna okay? We use a canned wild salmon. The tuna's okay. We have a few of those cans in our house that cost like $4 to $6 each. And I mean, we use them maybe once or twice a month at max. Sometimes we'll break them out if we run out of like dog food. Then Zoe will get some of that canned wild salmon. Thoughts on Ancient Nutrition bone broth? I don't know Ancient Nutrition. I do have great things to say about Vital Proteins, their brand. The grittiness of espresso is the key. My dad. That's right, my friend. I'm at 38 minutes, guys and gals. I said I was only going to go 30 minutes. And of course, this is what I always do. I always go long. I try and go as long as I can. That's what she said. Thanks for the answer, Coach. Thumbs up. Always have a great weekend. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much, my friend. That means a lot. And the DDCs, I can't wait. I can't wait to see them and just crush it with them. I love the energy. I love the energy in this room when we get these open-minded coaches that are just ready to fucking get in and crush it. Our last event was amazing. Had an awesome group here. This event is already, set up to be a fucking killer, and I'm pumped up. I can't wait. Hey, Mike, hope you're feeling great. As always, I just sent an email. I have a suggestion for your channel. Try downloading vidIQ in order to optimize your tags. There are some cool tutorials on YouTube. I appreciate that. Antidepressants, where did you send the email to? For some reason, I don't get the YouTube emails. I don't know where they go to. I don't even know how to send one. It's funny that we have a pretty decent size, like a 35,000 subscribership here on YouTube, and I'm still clunking my way around. I do know how to turn on the microphone. I do know how to turn on the camera, and I certainly know how to talk. So I think I got the basics down. I got that stuff down. We definitely want to step it up, and I appreciate you. But where did you send it? And you can always send it to support@thedolcediet.com, antidepressants. And that means a lot. Thank you. And guys and gals, thank you for all your help. If you offer any feedback, positive or critical feedback, I appreciate it. I am an athlete. I use that perspective. Whatever I can do to be better. If I'm doing something that's not great, let me know. If I'm doing something that you really enjoy, let me know. Feedback is awesome. This channel is for you. I am here for you. When I turn on this mic, I turn on this camera, I want to give you guys what you want, what you're looking for. That's why I take the time to answer all these questions. William, Uncle Mike, what's up? Would you recommend doing a wide variety of lifts or doing a limited number of lifts to perfection? I would start with the basics. Basic multi-joint compound movements. Get really good at those. That never goes stale. It never gets old. And then there's little variations. I mean, I used 21 different variations of the deadlift with regularity. But that doesn't mean I do, how do I break this down? There's only 5 things the human body basically does, right? We push, we pull, we hinge, we squat, and we rotate through the trunk, or we resist rotation through the trunk. There's 5 basic things. So I look at you, I look at your background, I look at your history, I look at your mobility, I look at your goals, and I say, all right, what is the most effective 1 to 3 exercises for each of these motions? And then we get really good at it. But we don't spend so much time on it that it gets stale. That's why we rotate. We're able to rotate these special exercises through. I think Louis Simmons and the West Side guys, they do a great job of that. They really changed the game. They changed the industry with their adherence to special strengths, getting really good at specialized exercises that translate to the core exercises that they were performing competitively, which is in powerlifting meets. But that same concept works very well for all of us if we're focusing on the 5 basic human movements, which is we push, we pull, we squat, we hinge, and we rotate through the trunk, or we resist rotation. Abdurrahman, currently fasting 17 hours at the UK for Ramadan. Have you looked into the physical benefits of fasting? Absolutely. I'm an expert on it. I'm so good. I'm so knowledgeable at fasting. I know that you shouldn't really fast that much. I know you shouldn't fast all the time. I know you shouldn't be going on these 24, 36, 48, 72 hour fucking water fasts and dry fasts. I know you shouldn't be doing that because I know enough about fasting. I know quite a bit about fasting. If you're not eating for 12 hours, you're fasting. How about that? Every so often on the Dolce diet, we say a modified fast where you just skip breakfast, maybe once a week, maybe once every 10 days or so. That just gives your digestive system a little bit of extra time to clear itself out, balance itself out. That's really what it is. Now, if you're eating like a dickhead, if you're eating shitty food, if you're polluting your body, fasting makes more sense. But if you're eating a diet that we recommend, whole foods and wide varieties, local, organic, non-processed, free from synthetic chemicals, well, you don't really need to fast that much. Most of our athletes, our high-level athletes, our regular clients, we typically eat somewhere between 10 to 12 hours per day, with the average being 11 hours per day. So we're eating for 11 hours. We're, quote, fasting for 13. And that's not fasting. That's just living a regular life. I hope that helps. Abdurrahman. Billy Stimson, thanks, Coach. I already dropped 25 pounds in the last 2 months just from tips I picked up on your podcast. Love you, brother, and thanks for helping me change my life. That's exactly what this is about. That's exactly what this is about. Billy has lost 25 pounds just listening to the content that we put out on this channel. Didn't have to sell them anything, didn't have to buy anything, just by listening to the free content that I give to you guys every single day. Billy, that makes me really happy, my friend. That's what I'm here to do. Who else does this? What other coach does this? Whatever fitness personality does this? All this free content, my job is to teach you, to educate you, to inspire you, to motivate you, and then hopefully entertain you just long enough that I give you some sort of information you can walk away with and use in your life. Billy's down 25 pounds just by being a follower of the Mike Dolce Show podcast. I don't like the term followers and all that stuff, to being a subscriber of the Mike Dolce Show podcast. That is awesome. Let's see what we have going on in our recipe group. Let's get a quick check of that right now. Let's see. Here we go. Loading. Whoa! 24. I think we've added over 100 new members of the recipe group since this live stream started. 781 current members. 798 members. We have to get it over the top. If you right now, and let me actually put a link to that. Guys and gals, we started the Dolce Diet recipe group. You should come and join. It's completely for free. I'm going to post a link right now. Bam, there's a link right now inside the live chat, a link to our recipe group. It is completely free. It is a recipe group in which we tell you, here's my favorite recipe. Try it like this. I did something different this time. Here's my old grandma's lasagna recipe that I reverse engineered using Dolce approved principles. Take it out. Take a look. Try this. I'm going on a hike and I stumbled across this recipe in the Living Lean cookbook. What do you guys think of this? I'm having trouble with my breakfast bowl. It's a little too chunky or whatever. What do you guys think? And all these answers come rolling through. This is a support group for those of you who want to get better at cooking. You want to up your cooking. You're just looking for something new and exciting when it comes to cooking. The Dolce Diet recipe group on Facebook right now. Click on that link in the live chat. I'll put a comment below this video also. Abdul Saeed and Melissa Finn, welcome, guys. Welcome. I think that just put us over the top. Are we? 800 members official in one day. The Dolce Diet recipe group has been in existence for one day. We have 800 official members at this point. And by and large, it's because of you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you all so much. Click on that link. It's free, no obligation necessary. You can just come in and lurk. You can just go through all the different recipes and not even do anything. That's fine. It's do you. It'd be cool if you just say like, hey, that looks fun, or I tried that, it was awesome, or, let me like that post because that's really cool. But anyway, guys and gals, I appreciate you all being here. Remember to give this video a like if you care to share. Give this video a like if you like the content that I talk about. Please, let me know that you're there. Hopefully YouTube picks up on it and realizes you guys like this video. Feel free to share any of this if you want to. All this is free. I don't care what you do with it. You can take it and share it and spin it and do your thing. Hopefully we can help some people, right? Live better, live longer, live happier lives so we can be surrounded by healthy, positive individuals. That's what I hang out with you guys here for every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Ashley says, I've been on 3 weeks of Shredded for Liver over a week now and down only 2 pounds. I'm starving. Any suggestions? Ashley, shoot us an email to support@thedolcediet.com. It's not uncommon for certain people to have small weight loss in the beginning. The most of the weight loss happens about halfway through the diet. The first few days of the diet, your body's adjusting. I don't know what your habits were prior to starting. So there's a lot of old you. We have to go through the old you kind of fading away and then building into the new you. Now, to be hungry the first couple days, that's not uncommon. What were you eating prior to this? I don't know. A lot of times people they're eating crazy stuff, or they're eating like 1 or 2 meals a day. They're just clogging up their digestive system. We speed up your digestive system. We speed up your metabolism, if you will, and allowing your body to now start getting hungry more often because we're eating often. We're eating small meals. We want you to start getting hungry. That hunger is the old you thinning out and wasting away, fading away, I should say. But shoot us an email to support@thedolcediet. The team and I will certainly get in there. We'll take a look. We'll make any adjustments. That's what we do. That's the whole point of being a member at thedolcediet.com. Click the contact link inside of your personal dashboard. The team will take a look and we'll see. Possibly, and this would happen sometimes. Sometimes people, they put in the wrong starting weight. They put in something's wrong with their height or weight. They're thinking that they're in centimeters and they're in inches, or then they're in the kilos and they're in pounds or whatever. Or they miss a number. They put a decimal place where it shouldn't be. The team and I will take a look. We'll make sure that's running properly. And then we can give you a little bump sometimes. Maybe you're training a lot. Maybe you're training, 4-6 times per week, but the system only shows that you're only training, 0 to 2 times per week. That matters also. So I just give you that wide information to let you know. Just shoot a quick message to support@thedolcediet.com or click the contact link inside the page, and we will get in there and take care of you. No problem, Ashley. All right, guys and gals, we're at about 50 minutes right now. Remember, the Dolce Diet recipe group is on, and it is popping. Over 800 current members in the group right now. You can be the next one. Be one of the OGs. Be one of the OGs inside this group. Be there. You were there on day one. You were there within the first week. You were one of the first 1,000, because this group likely will get into the tens of thousands and the hundreds of thousands. I have no doubt, based upon the size of our audience, we should probably see that. Be one of the first 1,000 members of the Dolce Diet recipe group. Be one of the first 10,000 members. Who cares what number you are? Get in there and start to engage and interact with the rest of us. I'm in there right now. I'm in there every single day. Guys and gals, I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate for being a part of this channel. Go back and watch the beginning. Watch the whole show. I know our good friend Dave B, my man, he does all these amazing timestamps for us on our videos. Dave, I really appreciate you, my friend. I got to send you out some t-shirts, by the way, just to thank you for what you do. He goes in and timestamps these videos, which is just a stud. Thank you so much for that. You are fucking awesome. And I think that's it, guys and gals. You are awesome. Every single one of you here. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video. I appreciate that. Feel free to share the video, subscribe to the channel, yada, yada, all that good stuff. And have a great weekend. I will be on Instagram Live later. And every single day I'll be on Instagram Live answering your questions. So make sure you check me out over there. Until next time, boom.